So welcome to you all in this online class. Dear student, today the main topic of our discussion is revision over the topic, the revision, and the topic is the rise of small kingdoms in South India. Any type of question can be raised from this side. So this revision class is actually based on question answer pattern. First of all, as you know in the screen, the first phase of medieval period was from 700 to 1200 CE. In your book, it is not clear that in how many parts the medieval period is divided in Indian history. You should learn our Indian history, that is from 8th to 18th century, is divided into two parts. First is from 8th to 13th century, and second part is from 13th century onwards to 18th century. Here you are going to learn about the development which took place in the first phase of medieval period, right? And the phase is, this phase is 700 from, this period is from 700 to 1200 CE. Okay? Many important events took place in which one was most important event, and that was rise and fall of many regional kingdoms. Okay? Many small kingdoms arose, right? Many small kingdoms arose in which some of them were very important. Those were the Cholas, the Cheras, and Pandyas. Apart from it, some other power also were in existence. Those were Chalukyas in Karnataka, Pallavas in Tamil Nadu and Andhra Pradesh. Rashtrakuta was also in power in northern Deccan. The question comes, in which period Chola and Chera and Pandyas developed? Hello? Yes. In this way, these three powers arose in this time, in this period, and due to these causes, this is called very important areas, period where these powers rose. One question can come, right? What were the source, what was the main source of the information of Chola, Chera and Pandyas? Your correct answer should be Ashoka's edict, right? First of all, you should learn what is the meaning of first of all, you should learn what is the meaning of edict. Edict means order or command. Ashoka, the king, used to give order or commands, and sometimes these were engraved or written on wall, stones, pillars, etc. So in Ashoka's edict, the information regarding Chola, Chera and Pandyas are written. So in this way, it became the one of the source of these periods, the Chola, Chera, and Pandya, right? So in this way, you can choose one or two question answers from these slides. Who used to rule in northern Deccan? Your answer should be Rashtrakutas. So in this way, these are the important. Now next is regarding the Cholas. The Chola Empire was set up by Vijayanagara. So one more question can come. Name the founder of Chola dynasty. Name the founder of Chola dynasty. Right? Your answer should be what? Vijayanagara. Right? Your answer should be Vijayanagara. Okay. Your answer should be Vijayanagara. Chola defeated Pallavas and local rulers. These are the achievements of Pallavas. Vijayanagara. These are the achievements. They got victory over Sri Lanka, Maldives, Lakshadweep, etc. This credit goes to him that he spread Indian culture in abroad, in foreign countries. And he extended his empire or boundaries by conquering areas from Nellore to Pudukkottai and Mysore to Madras. So if question comes right about the achievement of Vijayanagara, you can do it, right? You can write it. First of all, you learn what is the importance of this slide for coming examination, weekly test that is going to be started. Since today. First, who was the founder of Chola dynasty? Right? Name the ruler who got victory over Sri Lanka, Maldives, and Lakshadweep. Name one of the Chola ruler who spread Indian culture in foreign countries or in abroad. All of these answer is what? Vijayanagara. Okay, and here you are looking at the picture or image of Vijayanagara. So in this way, you have to learn the pattern of seeking or making question answer, especially the objective question answer. Now, next is Parantaka first. He was the grandson of Vijayanagara. An efficient ruler, he was very powerful, capable ruler. Okay. He defeated the Pandya kings of Madurai and he ruled for 46 years from 907 to 953 CE. Is it clear? In this way, from this side also, one mark question MCQ can be set. The king who defeated Pandya kings of Madurai, the Chola king who defeated the Pandya kings of Madurai. Options will be given. Vijayanagara, Raja first, Rajendra Chola, Vikramaditya. Any four options will be given. Out of four, one should be chosen by you. So you will choose to which ruler? Vijayanagara. Prantaka. He was the grandson of Vijayanagara. One mark question also. Select the name who was the grandson of Vijayanagara. You will write Prantaka first. So in this way, these are the important questions. Now next points in your book is about Raja 1, right? Raja 1. First of all, you have to learn about his achievement. He is called the greatest ruler of the Chola kingdom. In his time, Chola power became most powerful in that area. He applied or followed the policy of conquest, right, for 14 years, right. He got victory over Chalukya of Bengi. Kerala and Madurai were also conquered. He is nowadays also remembered for his remarkable achievement, and that is the building of Rajarajeshwar temple at Tanjore. He built this famous temple at Tanjore, and one credit goes to him that he was the first Chola ruler who spread the message of Vedas among the common people. He popularized Vedas among his people during his age. Right? So these are the achievement of Raja Rajavar. Have you understood? Now the question can come from this side. Name the greatest ruler of Chola kingdom. Answer will be Raja Rajavan. In which regime or rule Chola kingdom, right, became most powerful? Your answer will be Raja Rajavan. So this type of question can come in your weekly test. Is it clear? All these questions are very, very important. You should learn from this side. If anyone said the question, I think he or she will must give reference to such type of questions. Other type of question, Raja Rajavan followed the policy of conquest for dash years. Options will be given 14, 15, 16, 17, and you have to choose the correct option. I hope that correct option is 14 years. So in this way, who built Rajarajeshwar temple? Name of 3-4 kings will be given, in which one will be Raja Raja one also, and you will have to click on the option of Raja Raja one. Next type of question, where Raja Raja one had built Rajarajeshwar temple in India at Tanjore. And next question, select the name of the Chola ruler who popularized Vedas or spread the message of Vedas among common people. Obviously, your answer will be Raja Raja one. So in this way, after that, in your book, description is given regarding Rajendra Chola. What are the important facts regarding him? Actually, he was the son of Raja Raja I, and he ruled for 28 years regularly. He was very powerful ruler who extended his empire and controlled Andaman Nicobar, Sumatra, Malaya, and Tegu. He also defeated to the king of Bihar and Bengal named Mahipala. He was a Pala king. He took the title of Gangai Kondai, means victor of Ganga. He has conquered the area around, of Ganga basin, or uh, this area. He conquered Gangetic areas or Ganga. It is why he was called the victor of Ganga, and victor of Ganga was given the name Gangai Kondai. This type of question within these 5-6 years, in many years, many years, this type of question has been asked. Who took the title of Gangai Kondai, or what is meant by Gangai Kondai? Whatever be the option, that is will be the correct option if it will be placed there. Right? Gangai Kondai means victor of Ganga, and this title was assumed by Rajendra Chola. Is it clear? Not Rajendra Chola first, second, Rajendra Chola. Now from this side, one more important question is there. Name the ruler defeated by Rajendra Chola in Bihar and Bengal. Correct option will be Mahipala. Okay? So in this way, these are the answers. These are the important question part. The empire declined due to the regular wars and conflicts in 1079. King of Vijayanagar replaced the Chola kingdom. Chola kingdom's maximum part was conquered by Vijayanagar ruler, and it was annexed in his empire. And this was the downfall trend of Chola dynasty. Okay. Now next, after that, another dynasty rule started in India, South India, in 7th century. Kullur Gori was the first Pandya ruler. So very important question. Which one of the following was the first Pandya ruler? Name will be given: Kullur Gori, Rajendra Chola, Mahipala, so and so forth. Maru Barman, Avni Suleimani, these names will be given, and out of 4 or 3, you have to select one. So your answer should be Kandul Gori. If you will write the wrong spelling in the test, your answer will be rejected. So be very careful, because this is online test. Whatever the correct answer is feeded, your answers should be matched properly. So take care of take care of spelling. Suppose if you are writing 2 names, Rajendra Chola, so first R letters should be capital, the rest will be small letters, and Chola, when you will write Rajendra Chola, C also should be capital. After that, your answer will be correct. If after R, you will write all the letters in small, you will use the small letters, even Chola also, C also, may your answer be wrong. So be very careful. Do practice at your home, in your device, and try to get maximum marks. Now, his son was called Maru Barman Avni Suleimani, who was a great ruler of Chola dynasty. He defeated Pallavas by the help of Cholas, and he had to fight regular wars with Sri Lanka. At last, again Chola power revived, and Chola rulers compelled the Pandyas to surrender, subdue, to accept the defeat in 11 century, right? So in this way, you have learned about the Pandya's also. Here, very important question. The first ruler name was Kendun Gori. In 7th century, it was started. The name of his son was Maruvarman Avani Suleimani, right? So in this way, these are the important questions. After that, you will learn about administration. The administration was hereditary. Hereditary is a type of rule in which rulers rule in the same rulers rule or the rulers of the same family rule. Okay. The main duty of king was to protect the people from internal as well as external disturbances, problems. He used to possess unlimited power. I mean, no one was more powerful than him, right? We have we in this way unlimited power. Okay, let me to you watch this one and you see about the society. Okay, so in this way you have to learn about